So you're a little worried about using static RPE in your training. Coming from a dynamic RPE background where the RPE climbs week to week, it can be a little bit weird to have a training program where the RPE stays the same week to week. Here are 2 hurdles that you might be facing when you're thinking about switching over to a static RPE program. One of the main concerns that some people have is that you're not building momentum week to week, and I don't think that's fully true. While building momentum in a dynamic RPE program is pretty consistent, pretty clear, building momentum in a static RPE program is similar, just it looks a little bit different. You still have that same goal that you're reaching towards and that same goal that you're building towards to the end of a block. It just doesn't change with the RPE, but you probably know that. The main thing you're going to have to ask yourself or your lifter is if you are okay with knowing your session to session strength really clearly. You will experience all of those down sessions really vividly, and you'll experience all of the up sessions really clearly as well. This is both a blessing and a curse. The other thing you're going to have to ask yourself is whether or not you're okay with repeating load or even going down some weeks. More load does not equal a better training effect. And sometimes you might need to be okay with coming to terms with your weakness in the short term for long-term progress. The second hurdle you might have to overcome is that sometimes static RPE programs can run really high intensity. That's mostly in how you cook the dish. With static RPE programs, you tend to get better control over what kind of workloads you want to give you or your athlete. Lots of athletes get their best stimulus from lower RPE or percentage work. It just depends on following the athlete response and adjusting their workload to their needs. If you're unsure how to move to a static RPE program, but you're interested in checking it out, myself or any of the coaches at RTS would be glad to help you out.